Look at us, little mortal. Forced to accept the word of a blind old seer. Imprisoned and driven mad in Mehrunes Dagon's blood pit. If Elegion is to be believed, we'll find Sister Celdina and the Riven Cataclyst at the summit. I have heard of the location. A barren peak scoured by winds that flay flesh from bone. A good place to build a secret retreat, provided the walls can withstand the constant winds. Sister Celdina has taken great care to hide the Riven Cataclyst. Always. With Rincaius and his blade-bearers beside us, we will fight our way to the Riven Cataclyst. When I have seen what I need to, you can destroy the device. Meet us at the base of an Ilark summit, provided you want to be part of this. Grab the Daedrat and prepare yourself. The dangers of an Ilark summit are enough to make even a Dremora pause. I assume we will have to deal with both Nokfrost's forces and the Order of the Waking Flame along the way. That seems unlikely. If Celdina already had such an army, she would deploy it at once. Remember, she is eager to conquer Fargrave and earn Prince Dagon's favor. Still, I do not think we have much time before that changes. The incarnates we encountered were indeed mindless engines of destruction. The Dremora within no longer thinks. All it knows is power and rage. Sister Celdina directs these living weapons for now, but Valkanaz Nokfrost wants this power too. Volunteer? The very thought is repugnant. Do you not understand how we value what makes us who we are? To surrender to such a process is to be destroyed. The essence survives, but the mind, the purpose, gone forever. Do you imagine they had a choice? Possibly. But each time we delay the waking flame, we make it less likely that Elegion's mad vision becomes a reality. Although it might have been for the best if you had removed Elegion while you were in the blood pit. If Elegion can create something as powerful as the Riven Cataclyst or as subtle as the Anchorite's mask, what else might he devise? One never knows how a talent such as that might prove useful.
Let us go, Master.
I'll meet you at a Nyalok summit, but we should be careful. I expect that both Sister Celdina and Nokfrost may be there.
Tell me that we will find Nokfrost at an Ilark summit, Master. Oh, he has so much to answer for. If you smash him to the ground so I may reach him, I will gnaw his face off! No. Nokfrost is no mage. He must have found some relic or forgotten curse to transform me into this Daedrat body. And he must have caught me off guard. Otherwise, I would have destroyed him the moment he struck at me. You dare insinuate? The Master meant no offense. They're just a stupid mortal. Nokfrost never dared display a hint of disloyalty, let alone challenge me for my place as Prince Dagon's champion. I would have crushed him into a paste. Can we go now? Yes, Master. To the base of an Ilark summit, Master. Nokfrost must pay for this insult he has forced upon me. I can practically smell Nokfrost. Hurry, Master. We can catch him.
We're all here. You and Rincaius will lead the assault, mortal.
Your mortal shell may not survive the climb to the summit, but I will do what I can to protect you. As we ascend the summit, know that I can protect you from the worst of the lightning and the wind shears, provided you do not stray too far from my side. As for any other threats, you will need to deal with those of your own accord. The dangers of the Deadlands are numerous, mortal. Have you not determined that by now? Valkanaz Novkroz will have his minions out in force. He may have been ordered to assist Sister Celdina, but he will look for every opportunity to displace her. You try to interpret Daedric actions through mortal understanding. I have seen the mortals of Wretched Spire do the same thing. It leads to all sorts of trouble. Novkroz will seek to discredit and undermine Celdina even as he works to assist her.
Unlike others of my ilk, I have no particular interest in open battle. I leave the assault on the summit to you and Rinkias. The Anchorite, the Bladebearer rearguard, and I will catch up once you locate the Riven Cataclyst. In addition to the harsh conditions and the destructive wind, I expect you will face Daedra loyal to Valkanaz Novkroz. Perhaps mortals devoted to the Dagon cult. Surely neither Novkroz nor Sister Celdina would leave the Riven Cataclyst unguarded. Given what we've seen of their interactions thus far, I'd say neither of them tells the other any more than necessary. Perhaps we can use that at some point. Widen the rift that already exists between them. Now hurry. We will see you at the summit.
I like the light.
Never used to like this much. Will I make
You.
I used to soar above this peak. Nothing troubled my true sense. Knockfrost came this way. A passage. Knockfrost went this way. In here! Hurry! This way! I will gnaw Knockfrost's nose off!
We're following your Daedrat?
Knockfrost is gone! Curse him! Master, I smell blood. Mortal blood. It seems I have a very strong nose in this puny form. I smell Knockfrost as well. He was here, I am certain of it. Oh, freshly spilled, Master. A mortal died here not long ago. We should look around and see what tale this place can tell us about those who ascend to the summit. Travelers can be careless, especially when they are being killed. Dead mortals pay little attention to where they leave their bodies, or the things they carry. Very untidy. Selfish of them, really. Daedra avoid that by simply not dying. Usually. Search the cave, Master. A mortal died nearby. I smell magic, too. Dark and strange.
I do not take orders from a Daedrat. You found something? It did not occur to me to bother with a dead mortal.
Twisted rod. That's what I smelt. It must be important. Let me examine that metal rod for you, Master. It smells of power and secrets.
I've seen only a few dead mortals during our stays in Wretched Spire. But it's obvious that this cultist died recently. I do not need the nose of a Daedrat to smell freshly spilled blood. What did you find? Let me see. This key is not familiar to me, but it might prove useful. A way into the waking flame there, perhaps? Careless of them to let some weakling walk about with it. Or for Varkanaz Novkros to leave it behind, unless he had no need of it. We saw that Novkros directed his underlings Jind and Zainoaz to question Waking Flame cultists about the Cataclyst device. I believe this cultist met the same fate. But seizing a captive on Sister Celdina's doorstep... Novkros grows bold. It's unimportant. Whatever power it once held has been expended. The Daedrat might sniff and paw at it, but if the rod had a purpose, Novkros would not have left it behind. Collect your pet. We should get to the summit.
There is nothing defective about my hearing, Master, or my curiosity. The Blade-Bearer is wrong to dismiss me with such contempt. I am Arox the Mutilator! Have I not proved myself useful, Master? As you wish, Master. The day will come when I fall upon your enemies like a burning thunderbolt, and lay 100 blackened skulls at your feet. Let us see if the Blade-Bearer sneers at Arox then. As you command.
The creature is stowed? Then let us move. Remember, mortal, do not range too far from me, else I cannot protect you from the summit's elements. Effective for blocking narrow places. See if the key you found by the dead mortal is of any use.
Windgate? My true form could tear through it with ease.
Get back, you fetcher!
Very good, Master. Not as good as tearing it down and stomping it to rubble, but still, well done.
A portal? Curse it. Our enemies have already fled.
Where is the Dagonist Temple? What exactly did the Mad Seer tell you, mortal? Did he lie?
Novkros used that portal, Master. His scent lingers.
I don't think Elegion lied. The Riven Cataclyst must be beyond that portal.
Tell me again, mortal. What exactly did Elegion say to you when you asked about the Riven Cataclyst? If that portal leads to wherever the Cataclyst waits, then Elegion spoke true. We will not know until we use it, however. I sense that the portal connects to Nirn. Moreover, it contains a ward meant specifically for me. I dare not step through. Sister Celdina and the Waking Flame have attempted to neutralize me before. They warded this portal with a spell that will unravel my current body. Remember, I cannot die. Not like you. But I can be inconvenienced by the process of reformation. Perhaps, but it would take time we do not have. You must serve as my eyes, little mortal. Find the Cataclyst, examine it, remember everything you see. Then do whatever you feel is necessary. Take the anchorite. I'll send Rincaius through shortly. We suspect the Riven Cataclyst waits through that portal, but we cannot be sure. If you find it, deal with its guardians and do what you must until I can join you. If this is a trap, do your best to survive and then return to me in the Deadlands. You do not need to concern yourself with my safety, little mortal. Besides, the blade bearers who remain have a reputation that is well earned. We will be able to handle most anything that comes after us. I would much prefer to examine an intact Cataclyst. If I cannot dispel the ward, I will simply travel to Nirn and find you. It will just take time. Deal with Sister Celdina and the Waking Flame as you must, but do not destroy the Cataclyst. There are things I still need to learn, mortal. If you feel you must destroy it, then do as I ask and examine it first. Tell me everything you see. But if the danger is not immediate, leave it intact so I may study it directly. Anything that stands out. Better if you can find notes or bring me a piece of the device. Whatever will help me understand how it somehow transforms Daedra, who are supposed to be unchangeable, eternal. Now go.
Take the anchorite and go, mortal. I will follow after I give the blade bearers their instructions and confer with Lyrinth.
I don't think I've ever been to Nirn.
Let's go, Master! Nokfrost must feel the wrath of my teeth and claws!
So this is Nirn? It's so different.
We are blade bearers, you Dagonist fools! Free us now!
How dare they pen up my kin, my fellow
Rincaius?
clan
Our
fear.
kin!
Free them,
They
mortal.
feed them to a device beneath the Citadel!
Report, Hadri. What is this place?
They call it Fort Grief. Valkanaz Nokvros's minions captured us near Jin's foundry and turned us over to the Waking Flame. They brought us here.
Mortal, I will escort my kin back to the portal. Press on, and free any other blade bearers you encounter.
Nokfrost. He's here somewhere. I'd know that stink anywhere.
The captured blade bearer we freed mentioned that the cultists were feeding their clanmates to some infernal device beneath the fort. That has to be the Riven Cataclyst. Sister Celdina may already have her army of incarnates. We should hurry. Over there, more cages.
No, we won't let you take us. Not to your damn machine.
We won't let you feed us to your device.
These mortals are allies, Dothaz. Tell them what you know of this place.
Blade bearers do not bother with mortals. Even those a wretched spire we barely tolerate. But if Rincaius commands it, I will treat you as an ally. This device they call the Cataclyst. It is an abomination. We tracked our first group of missing blade bearers to Kinmarcher Jin's foundry. When Nokvros gave our kin to the Waking Flame mortals, we followed them to an Ilark summit. That's where Nokvros' blood adepts captured us. Yes, bound like Ogrim waiting for the torturer's lash. The mortal leader, Sister Celdina. Nokvros stood beside her like a trained clanfear. They took our kin to the Citadel, to their Cataclyst device. They use our essence to fuel the infernal thing. I heard the cultists talking. Apparently, early versions of the Cataclyst used a single Daedra and transformed them into some sort of living disaster. But this version, the Riven Cataclyst, it drains the essence from many Daedra, leaving nothing behind. Mortals, you know nothing. They use the collected essences to create a single powerful incarnate. The essences overwhelm the recipients, erasing them, remaking them. They become a mindless force of destruction. Meanwhile, the drained ones die. Normally we cannot, but with our essence drained, nothing remains to return to oblivion. Nothing to reform. You need to know. They have another stronghold, a place called Deadlight. But if you seek the Riven Cataclyst, it's in the fort's citadel.
Mortals, make your way into the Citadel. I will follow once my kin are safe.
I guess this is a fight now.
Strange sense here. Something metallic, sharp. It smells of power. Maybe the Cataclyst, Master.
I really don't like your odds.
Mortals, I escorted my kin to safety. Now let us find the Riven Cataclyst and punish our foes.
You do not command here, Nokvros. I take no orders from you.
Sister Celdina and Nokvros, they're in the chamber below.
Your mortal hubris amuses me, Celdina. But Lord Dagon has no further need of you.
You lie! You cannot create the incarnates without me.
You do not think so.
Intruders! Stop them!
I am determined.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
You were fools to think you could stop us.
I am leaving, Celdina. I am done with you.
Then go! Lord Dagon will reward my devotion. You'll see. Intruders? Good. You will fall before the power of my newest incarnate. Destroy them, my beautiful creation.
The Incarnate's drawing power from the Cataclyst. I'll try to stop the flow. There must be a switch.
Mortal! There. Those look vulnerable.
Such pointless courage. Who hides behind that mask?
Dig in. Don't let them separate us.
The Cataclyst is healing that thing.
Fools. You cannot defeat disaster incarnate.
Mortal, my shield will protect you.
Keep the Incarnate busy. I'll figure out something. How do I stop this damn contraption?
How are you taking control of the Cataclyst? That's not possible.
Mortal, my shield will protect you. Mortal, my shield will protect you.
I'll kill you all for this affront.
Quick, my friend! Destroy the core!
Rinkias! I don't know how long Lyrinth's portal will remain open. Hurry!
It took a while, but I finally determined your location and opened that portal. Come, mortal. Tell me all that transpired. Once the Blade Bearers appeared and told me about Fort Grief, it only took a short time to ascertain your exact location and open a portal. This seemed like a safe enough place to regroup. Now, tell me what transpired. Did you find the Riven Cataclyst? You had to. Before I could examine it? Did you at least take a close look at the device? Or bring back any of its component parts for me to study? So we have nothing? Nothing I can investigate? No one I can interrogate? I am disappointed, mortal. Now I must start all over again. Deadlight? That name is familiar. A lost realm somewhere in Oblivion. We need to return to Fargrave. Make inquiries. Locate this hidden place. Meet me at Madam Wim's, little mortal. Perhaps my investigations will yield answers after all.
Blade Bearers, scour the Deadlands for signs of the waking flame. Wherever Sister Celdina hides, we will find her!
Master, show Lyrinth the twisted rod. It's important, I'm sure of it.
I assumed we'd find answers here in Fargrave. Some way to salvage the opportunity denied me at Fort Grief. But no. Even Madam Wim seems at a loss as to the location of Deadlight. Let me see. It contains a dormant enchantment of some sort. It feels unpleasant. And the magic, it smells like your Daedrat. I will keep the rod and study it as time permits. Unfortunately, I do not think it is related to Sister Celdina. I'm not sure yet, but the answer will become clear soon enough. I should not have gotten angry, little mortal. You have helped me a great deal, and you certainly helped Fargrave and Nirn by destroying the Riven Cataclyst. Take this as a recompense.